Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Deb Davis with the Quincy Preserves. Welcome, Deb.
Thank you so much.
Well, of course. So we are here to talk about one of the very cool things that I think Quincy has to offer, and I'm hoping everyone takes advantage of it, and that is the home tours that happen. And you have the home tours, behind closed doors home tours coming up this fall. It's October 18th, is that
Correct.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a little information before we go into the home tour and what people can expect and how they can get involved, because I highly recommend. Let's talk about the Quincy Preserves and who you are as an organization.
Right. Well, first of all, thanks for having us today.
Of
and I want to tell you,
course.
this is my favorite time of year. Quincy's so blessed to have so many activities coming up in October. And quite frankly, the Quincy Preserves Fall Home Tour is one of the most popular tours.
Yes.
At any time, the highest attendance we've ever had was a remarkable 2,000 people in
Whoa.
just 6 hours going through
Holy
these homes.
smokes.
Yeah, so you have to be very organized to do that.
Yes.
But we've got a great board. Quincy Preserves is a nonprofit organization, and of course what we do is focus on the historic architecture, which is such a jewel of this community.
Yes.
And we want to keep it alive. We want to keep the story of the original owners and builders alive, because a lot of them were founding fathers of Quincy.
Right.
Back into the 1830s, 1840s, who immigrated, from Europe, and they brought their skills and they brought their brilliance, their passion to the United States. And Quincy's been blessed that, we've been blessed with immigrants from mostly Germany, as you well know, but we do have some from Ireland and a few from Great Britain. But collectively, they created such a community that had so much opportunity ahead of it. Okay, but Quincy Preserves. We've been in nonprofit organization for about 45 years now,
Okay.
and doing the tours is the #1 fundraiser that we have every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a critical need for people to get interested and join us in this exciting tour. We help fund what I call sister organizations to keep the integrity of their buildings and the history that they represent. Villa Catherine, the Ells House, which was affiliated with the Underground Railroad, the Quincy Museums, the list goes on and on. But if they have a need, whether it's structurally or financially, we want to be able to help contribute to that, because we're all on the same path together,
Sure.
which is historic preservation.
Right. Yes, and I love it. And the historic preservation of these homes and buildings, the history that is being preserved is just, it's incredible.
Well, every year it takes a humongous amount of work to do the history on these houses. Who owned them? When were the houses built? Who were they built by? And what did that particular owner contribute to Quincy?
Sure.
And in a lot of the homes, the legacy goes from owner to owner to owner, and they create new legacies.
Right.
And in this tour, we have such a diverse interest. I'll tease you a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, give me the scoop.
Well, I'm gonna tease you a little
Okay.
bit. We have homes that some of the owners represented, I'm going to say, the original railroads that came into Quincy. We have some that contributed to arson. We have some that have contributed to inviting Chicago gangsters in, most notably Al Capone, which we do have pictures of Mr. Capone standing on the stairs of one of our homes that are on tour this year.
Ooh.
I know it gets good, doesn't it?
Yes, I love it. So it's more than just, I love that you brought up maybe the not so pretty aspects of Quincy, because it all culminates together to bring this rich history that we all know and love. But these homes, they have such stories to tell.
If they could talk, the walls,
Yeah.
they would have a symphony.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And you get to hear some of that symphony through this tour. The history of the owners of the homes, the architecture, what they did bring to the community. I mean, it's just very cool. And I think a lot of times we're driving down the streets every day and maybe you don't even look twice at it anymore. So right?
You take it for granted,
Yeah.
I think. Quincyans, I think, have pride, but like anything, you can take it for granted because it becomes so ordinary to us. But I can tell you, I've been blessed for 15 years to be a part of this organization, and I'm always involved with these home tours, anywhere from chairing them to being a house captain to, I started out just as a, we call them docents, do the narrations. And the comments that we hear from these out-of-town guests and how truly in awe they are, not only of the exterior and interior portions of the house, but as you say, it's the history and legends of the owners and their stories that we definitely bring out in great magnitude during the tour.
Yes, very cool. So let's talk about how people can get involved in not only the home tours, but let's start there. So home tours, when do they happen again?
It's this Saturday.
Okay.
I'm sorry, next Saturday, October 18th from 9 to 3.
9 to 3.
I will tell you that we always coordinate with other activities that weekend. That's why it's so crazy. The Tin Dusters are coming in the same weekend.
Yep.
We have the marching band competition. I think Folk Life Festival is across the river.
Yep.
So you won't get bored on October 18th.
No, there's lots
all
of stuff to do. Yeah,
right.
But from 9 to 3, you should be on the home tour, visiting these historical homes and learning a little bit more about their stories. Do people have to register for this?
They do not, but I would encourage everyone to get your tickets early because if you do it prior to the tour itself, the tickets are only $20, and you can secure those right now as we speak at your neighbor, Udry Jewelers, here in the main center at Quincy, Illinois. Or you could go down Main Street to Emerald City Jewelers, secure your tickets there. Or you can go out to Prairie Crossing where Curlin's is and get your tickets there. You can also, as we speak right now, get on quincypreserves.org. Very simple way to purchase the tickets. Now, the day of the tour, you can still purchase tickets. It'll be at the door of each of the host houses. The price then is $25.
Okay. So if people want more information, they can just go to quincypreserves.org, right?
Everything's on there.
Perfect. And then also want to talk about getting engaged in Quincy Preserves because you are always looking for members.
Absolutely. We need members, but if you don't want to be a member, at least help us volunteer.
Sure.
Okay. As I was telling you earlier, it's hard to believe, but just this tour, because we have 2 huge mansions and then 3 other homes, and we have 3 shifts that we fill with volunteers to either be an usher or to do the narrations as a docent, maybe a parking attendant. We need house captains. It just goes on and on and on. It's not unexpected that we need over 200 people just to do this tour.
Okay.
For one day.
All right. Perfect. Well, there you go. Volunteer, get involved in Quincy Preserves, and if nothing else, go check out these beautiful homes. They work really hard to put all this together. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in, Deb.
And thanks to Muddy River News.
Yeah,
appreciate
it. And speaking of tours, coming up next, Kae Blecha is coming in to talk about haunted cabins of Quinsipi Island. Stay tuned. You do not want to miss this.
Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer. And Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tea, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
And welcome back. Joining me now, Kae Blecha, who is a ghost specialist and psychic, and here on behalf of the Friends of the Log Cabins of Quincy Island. Welcome.
Correct. Thank you. You got that all right.
Did I? It's a mouthful, but I thought because it's very interesting to me, I thought that it would become a little more natural to me. So before we get into this cool event, which is the haunted Quincy Island cabins.
Correct.
Let's talk about your background a little bit, because every time I hear the word psychic or medium or ghost specialist, it perks up my ears a little bit. Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Kae.
Oh, thank you. Yes, there's gifts in my family, and they all manifest a little bit differently. My mother and my sister will dream about the next death.
Okay.
Back in the day, now I came up in the 60s and 70s, you do not discuss this outside your house.
Okay.
But within a week, those people are gone, neighbors, friends, that sort of thing.
Wow.
And I have a sister who can help find lost objects of her coworkers.
Okay.
Yeah, check under the bed for that wedding ring. Oh
Wow.
my God, it's there.
I could use her more than a few times a week.
Oh, I'm
I think.
ADHD. I need to call her on a daily
Yeah, right?
basis.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. So you consider yourself, because I was asking if you are a psychic or medium, and you said you're all psychics, but you have different specialties, and yours happens to be ghosts.
I'm a ghost specialist. I can speak to heaven for a few minutes at a time, but it's a
Okay.
higher frequency.
Okay.
And I was always a sensitive kid, and but I would know who was at the door, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But I had a near-death experience about 40 years ago. And once you've spoken to your angel, the dead is no big deal.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
whether they're earthbound spirits or heavenly spirits.
And speaking of earthbound, so there are some at Quincy Islands. Now, I know that those log cabins have always been intriguing to me because, well, number one, if you just go and kind of walk out there, it's just a really cool thing to get to have in your backyard.
Wood is part of the forest.
Yeah.
Wood is porous. Brick is porous. Limestone especially is porous. So the people with limestone basements, keep your eyes and ears peeled.
Yeah.
And the ghosts that are there didn't live there, but the log cabins are comforting to them.
Okay.
And I hasten to add, nothing is conjured. They already exist. We just go and speak to them and point them out to our visitors.
Okay, so you did mention that there were some people who were like, oh my gosh, you're going over there to conjure ghosts. Not happening, they're already there.
No,
Okay.
why would I want extra ghosts?
Yeah.
We have plenty.
Yes, but okay, so you're going to go speak to them, and it's almost a tour. So if people are interested in joining in on this, what can they expect?
Okay. Well, I've taken lessons from Haunted Hannibal, which I helped start 20 years ago.
Okay.
Out of Rockcliffe Mansion. Mm-hmm. And the biggest question was, great, my mother-in-law's house is haunted. Why are they still here?
Sure.
Unfinished business? Not usually. That's the myth.
Okay.
Usually it's people who are afraid that they aren't worthy of heaven.
Okay.
Unwed mothers, alcoholics,
Okay.
people that went to church but not enough.
Oh yeah, me.
Okay, right, yeah. And let me throw in here, I'm a worship leader.
Okay.
So, and I've discussed this with my pastor, and she just says, you can't know everything.
Right. Yeah.
So I want to tell their backstory since I've spoken to them.
Okay.
This year's talk is Ghosts of Civil War Soldiers.
Okay.
So I've spoken to them, and their stories are heartbreaking.
Okay.
And I'm not like some of those ghost shows that say, yeah, you're not crazy, you got a ghost in here, and then you leave. You help them if they need the help.
Okay.
And I have a psych background, so I know what will motivate them to leave.
Gotcha.
Right. And then I have a teaching degree, and I'm remembering from Haunted Hannibal, many people would speak up and say, I've been seeing spirits around my bed since I was 3, and I thought it was demons. And they haven't told a soul for 40, 50 years.
Really?
They're carrying that fear and guilt, and I would just say, you're among friends here.
Sure.
And I believe it's a gift.
Right. But it's not, so when you're doing this tour, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so when people are coming, so look, when is the tour?
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
It's just in a couple of days. I'm sorry for the short notice, but October 9th
Okay.
at 5:30.
Okay.
And 7 o'clock, parking is just wherever you park, on the grass if you have to,
Okay.
if the regular place has run out. What you'll do is you get to listen to me yap about history and the soldiers' backgrounds.
Okay.
So ghost stories, but real ones. For about 30, 40 minutes, we're going to talk about the soldiers. There's a hanging man in the forest. We'll talk about him.
Wow.
And then there's free time. We get to take photographs
Okay.
for about 10 minutes, and they're crazy good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the ghosts have sparklers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if your photographs are out of focus, that's because the ghost is 2 feet in front of you.
Right. Ooh, I love it. Just in time for spooky season, right?
Oh, right. And
Yes.
the ghosts are, no touching, good, clean fun only.
Sure.
So they know, they kind of know what that the square things are cameras.
Okay.
So they'll monkey around for you.
Right. Yes, I love it. And then, so 5:30 you said, and then...
And 7 o'clock.
And 7 o'clock, so 2 tours.
Mm-hmm.
They just go to Quincy Island, which is, of course, across the little bridge there.
The 1 lane.
Yep, and park anywhere, and you'll get to walk through where the cabins are, and you'll
Yes.
direct them and tell stories about Civil War ghosts.
About the lectures about the Civil War ghosts,
Okay.
and we'll talk about the ghosts we've met as we go into the village.
Okay. Yes, that's what I was going to ask. It's
they-
not all going to be Civil War ghosts that you come in contact with,
There's
right?
so much material I could do 2 hours.
Okay.
But then the hanging man, then we take photos, and then I work with another medium, and we can kind of connect you to your dearly departed loved ones.
Okay. So it's kind of a multifaceted tour. Not only do you get to go and hear about the Civil War ghosts, you get to hear about current ghosts that are inhabiting the log cabins of Quincy Island. You get to have photographs, and you get to have readings. Now, who is the other?
Her name is Jody.
Okay, all right.
And she still works. I don't know if she wants to. Some people are twitchy about this
Yes, I get it.
topic, but it's
Yeah.
Jody, and she sees these beings better than I do.
Okay.
I hear them, I feel them, and I counsel them.
Okay. And she can connect and communicate.
She'll
right?
point them out, and then I can focus and I
Okay.
deal with it. And we kind of tag team.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like a good partnership. This sounds so interesting to me because, again, I've always had a weird draw to the log cabin area. It's just a very cool area. I would love to learn more about it. And again, just in time for spooky season. And it's Thursday evening,
Thursday
is that right?
in just a couple of days.
Okay,
Today's
now-
the 7th. This is the 9th.
Okay, so on the 9th, where do people get tickets?
We like that you go to the log cabin, Friends of the Log Cabin
Okay.
page, and I think they'll direct you. And we do like that because I pass out dowsing rods like we did at Haunted Hannibal.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I have enough for everybody so you don't have to share.
Right. So get kind of registered, get signed up, get your tickets at Friends of Log Cabin. You can find them online. Go check this out. How many years have you been doing this?
This is the 4th or 5th year, I think.
Okay.
And if it's a last minute thing and you want to come, we will take your money.
Okay. Yeah, don't hesitate. You don't have to get tickets in advance. It's just it's helpful because it helps you and Jody figure out kind of what you need to have ready.
Yes,
Yeah.
and a
okay.
little bit of crowd control. What if we have to sage people if they're frightened?
Yes, of course. And have no fear. This isn't a conjuring. This is a communication. This is informative and entertaining. Go check it out just in time for spooky season. I think this is incredible. If you haven't been to Quincy Island in a while, what a perfect opportunity to go check it out. Get to learn a little bit more, get to know a little bit more about what's out there with you.
Well, to continue with what you were thinking, my gosh, our ancestors had such difficult lives.
Yes.
This is to honor them and
Right.
hear their stories.
Yes.
And refresh ourselves.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love it. Well, Kae, thank you so much. I'm hoping that we can get some people out there. I know that I don't want to say it's last minute because we can all make time for what we want, right? So
It's just an hour.
yeah, 1 hour, Thursday, October 9th, 5:30 and 7?
7.
Okay, go to Quincy Island. Let's get ready for spooky season in the best way possible. Let's hear some ghost stories at the haunted cabins.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kae, appreciate it. All right, that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for more.